Okay, I'm bored. You're bored. Let's get this over with. This will be part 2 of what Deku was trained by Yujiro hanma. Last we left off, Deku had just beaten All Might, won some money, and decided to give the quirk to Bakugo. And for those who don't want Bakugo to have it, believe me, you're gonna love me. You're gonna love me for this. Anywho, let's get to Deku and Bakugo. Alright, we're gonna take it up each. Alright. Almost. This is a kid I was telling you about. Bakugo was a little surprised by saying, "All Might where?" All he sees is a skeleton. Again, All Might's pride is a little hurt, and he buffs up, shocking Bakugo, saying, "Wait, you really know All Might?" You could say that, yeah. And he decided just to leave leave it at that until All Might. I'll be back for my money tomorrow. Train him well, because I'm sick of him being so weak. I want him to at least back up his words about being the best. And he leaves. Bakugo looks a little down, thinking, am I an embarrassment to him? Is he ashamed of the fact that we were even friends now? All my senses this and says, okay, this get your training. Let's just so we get this over with, the better. And these begin. And Deku trains by himself in the woods for, let's say, 2 months. And then, surprise, surprise, when he was training on the 3rd month, he sensed something wrong. He wasn't the only one there. He throws a punch, and before he could connect, he was surprised to see, wait, Mom? Oh yeah, Inko. What are you doing here? She's scared. She just said, I was always curious about how you train and just worried about you whenever you came home with so many bruises and cuts. I just had to see if you were okay. But I didn't know you went through so much abuse. She's like any other mom. She would be concerned about his well-being. Duh. Becky sighs and says, believe me, Mom, I am good. I'm better than okay. You can leave now. Go raises her voice and says, no. It's like, excuse me? No. I want to train with you. Excuse me? Yeah. I see you getting stronger even though you don't have a quirk here. I'm sorry I didn't support you as much as I should have. It's fine, Mom. It doesn't matter. Yes, it does. So I'm going to support you now, more than ever, and train with you. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. I'm going to start training with her boy, and it's going to be wonderful. She doesn't go through the intense training that he did, but there is a definite difference. Would you like to see the difference? him. Let, let me give you a sneak peek. Take a look at this. Before and after. Look at that. Y'all love me, don't you? You love the fact that I gave y'all a little eye candy. Y'all, I know, most of you guys, I'm positive. So yeah, I know y'all enjoying this. Anywho, let's get back to this. It's at the end of 10 months. Let's say Almighty already gave Bakugo one for all. He can use 10%. He could go up to 15, but it would risk breaking his bones. The reason why I'm placing him so high is because the way his quirk works. At least in his arms. It sends through vibrations through his arms, which causes microfractures. So he's already got some control. Anyway, Deku walks into the building. He does not trip. No, get that out of here. He does not trip. And he sits next to Bakugo. Bakugo looking a bit more confident in himself. Sees Deku, and it kind of bums him out a little bit. And he's just thinking, why didn't Deku really take this quirk? This is just running through his head. Deku, he's just sleeping. He's listening to music and sleeping. It doesn't bother him because, hell, he is not someone you want to fuck with. Like, my guy, don't do this to yourself. It is not worth this ass whooping. Let's just say he aces the written part, but let's just get to the practical. Him. Deku just still doing some stretches, waiting for the president might say go. When he does, he rushes out of there, surpassing Ida. Ida can't catch up. He's like, who the fuck is this? I thought I was a fast one. And he destroys 15 robots in 15 seconds, surprising everybody, especially the teachers, except for All Might and Aizawa. He knows, he was like, huh, this boy doesn't just seem to be smart, but strong as well. Huh. I was just going to give him a scholarship considering how smart he was, but looks like he might not need one. And as time goes by, he's gotten, let's see, 400 points. Easy. Let's just say he was being a little lazy. He knows he doesn't have to rush because he's Deku. He's the Deku that I've created. He's not that crybaby. You see that? Like I said, that's gone. That's gone now. But this is a reminder of what he used to be. Yeah, that's gone. Either way. Let's see. Then the faded 0 pointer arrives. And Deku sees it, and he is just livid. He is so happy to see what he can do against that thing. Then he hears someone screaming for help. You know who it is. You know her. You love her. It's Oraka. She looks right at him saying, help. He's a little upset. Things considered. He's for someone who has quirk, you can't take care of yourself, can you? He's thinking this. He ain't saying it out loud. He's not that arrogant like Yujiro. He knows he has power, but he's not gonna be that much of an ass. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Now where was I? Oh yeah. Rock asking for help. He's just slow. He also sees a 0 point by the crusher. He raises his arm, and just stops it. He just stops that with his fist, then just chucks it back at him, so causing the 0 pointer to fall back. It's still operational. Don't get me wrong. He just wanted to flex a little bit, just show a little bit of his power. He doesn't want to show too much, but he wants people to see that he is no joke. And he looks right at the observation box, and he shoots a smirk. Just look, he's looking inside. Everyone's a little worried. They're like, "Oh, is he really looking? Can he see us?" Omar's like, "He can see us, but I don't think he's looking at us." And Omar turns his head to see the person he's looking at is Midnight. He's smirking at Midnight, and she can feel his eyes on her. And then he just licks his lips, just saying, "Yeah, I see you. I like what I see." And she blushes. "Oh, come on, man. You see Yujiro. You seen the women he ends up with. He ended up with. And the chances he has more kids. I'm positive. I'm positive he has more kids than Baki and Jack." Anywho, he picks up a Araka after just flicking the rope away and just walks her to Recovery Girl. Araka's impressed. She likes what she sees there, right? Oh yeah, she likes that, but she she just plays it cool. She don't want to seem come off desperate. Yeah, she don't want to do that. She don't want to scare him off. And before she can ask his name, he says, "If you make it into 1A, I'll give you my name." And as when he leaves, he wastes the week doing some training with his mom. You know the who are the good look. Mm, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I love Inca. Inca. I love what I've done so far. Okay, but anyway, he's training with her. And Millie hit home. She checks the mailbox and says, "Here, your letter is here." He just says, "All right, let's open it." He's like, "Don't you want to do it in private? What? I want you to get upset if you don't." "Mom, you see my training. There's no way in hell I didn't get in." He's like, "Good point." So they open it. Oh, Boss Almighty saying how he got first place, and that what he did the midnight was messed up. Yeah, he goes like, what did you do?" Like, and just in case your parents are watching, let me show them what you did. And it actually shows the footage of him looking right at Midnight, licking his lips with that hungry gaze, and seeing how it affected her, making her blush, like making her tingly down under. And she's like, "What kind of boy have I raised?" He's like, "Heck, you were raised a beast. That's what you did." They laugh it off. They're just thinking, "Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to UA." Hey, hey mom, why don't we take a break with the training? You seem to be playing strong already. He was like, "Why should I stop training? Are you gonna stop? Like, maybe not. Then why should I? And he trained like hell up until the first day of UA. Oh, let me see. Let me see how much time has gone by. Let's see if I should keep going. Oh yes, I'm going to keep going. Okay. Deku walk into UA, and he's just looking for his class. 1A, 1A, 1A. And he sees this giant door thinking, huh, they must have been expecting me. They must have known the king was going into this class. Because, he thinks, that's how highly he thinks of his skills. He lost Yujiro, he still thinks highly of himself. Because if he can be Yujiro, he knows he's good. But if he can at least make him bleed, it's just that whole "do you bleed" type thing. And he definitely did that. I'll be more humble. Isn't his feet on the desk, so Io just leaves him alone. And Io sees Deku, and he just says, "Wow, you're a great student. How did you know that there's another way to gain points?" It's like, wait, points? Oh, you want to save that cute brown-haired girl, and where she just so happens to be right behind him. He knew she was there. He just wanted to tease her a little bit. She's like, so, you actually did make it in, huh? She's stuttering, to like, yes, I did. So, can you tell me your name now? He agrees and just says, fine. My name is Izuku Tenshi Midoriya. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Ochaka Oraka. Then he just grabs her hand and gives her a little kiss. Just a little peck on her hand. The girls are blushing. The guys are like, damn, this fool's bold. And I was like, are you serious? It's that easy? Yeah. Then he just says, alright, everyone, sit down. Be quiet. Our teacher's sleeping. It's like, I was like, what? He rises up so fast, he hits his head on his desk like how do you know I was? He raises your head. I'm me. You can't expect to hide yourself from me. I sensed you far before I even got on campus. And so I was just, oh my God, we really invited a monster into this school. Then, the quirk assessment test, and the locker room. Everyone sees Deku's scars. She was like, dude, what happened to you? I trained until I broke my body and repaired it and broke it again. I put myself through absolute hell just so I can get into this school and be the greatest hero. And he's like, oh, what's your quirk? And he just says, I'm quirkless. It was surprising, especially Ias. He's like, there's no way. But when I saw you were like a monster. Is that what you're gonna say? No, it was just that you were. Hold that thought. He turns to see Manette, trying to give himself a slice of heaven from Rose locker room, but he's like, no, I'm not letting this happen. Those girls are my potential harem. You are not gonna fuck this up for me. You are not gonna get a peek before I do. And he grabs Manette by his neck, blindfolds him, and just takes him to the other side, just to, you know, toss him to the wolves, as you can say. Did you ever heard this and told them what Deku said? And they're blushing up a storm, saying, "Wait, he wants us to be his hero. Doesn't he? May be strong and everything, but I don't think." Then Deku just busts in there, holding him, and he sees them in their underwear. He just doesn't care. And then he looks straight at Agakure, and she knows no why, but she feels like shielding herself for some reason. She's like, okay, well, what is with this? There's no way he can see me. He walks right up to her and gives her a pump the forehead. He's like, oh, you are very beautiful for an invisible girl. And she's blushing, and he can notice, but no one else does. And he's like, oh, wait, I forgot. I had a gift for y'all. And they're like, what? He just tosses it to them. Like, this dude tried to peeve on y'all. So, do with him however you wish. I don't care. And he just walks out. They're still stunned about the fact that he just walked in here. He didn't blush at all. All he's doing is just walking out like a boss. And then they remember, oh wait, we have this guy right here to deal with. Hold on a second. Okay. But yeah, the court is just mad. Deku gets frustrated with everything except for the ball throw because I don't want him to get infinity. No. He's already overpowered. He doesn't need to show off that much. And then, okay, let's just get to the hero versus villains. Everyone sees Deku's hero costume, which is not inspired by All Might, but Yujiro. He's just wearing Yujiro's regular outfit, but this time he has some medicine just in case someone gets hurt and everything. And the teams are going to be the same as they are in canon. And this time, Bakugo tries his best to make a good plan with Ida. He knows if he's not careful, Deku's gonna stop him. Yeah, he does have one for all, but what he has of it actually helping. So, like, he listens to what he has to say and tries to tell him that Deku is a monster. If you're not careful, he will destroy you. He is thinking, how strong can this guy really be? If he has it, someone with such a strong quirk, so terrified. In which he just says, okay, what's your plan? I think our only plan really is to stall him. The other one, his teammate, should be easy enough, but he's a real obstacle. Hold on a second. Meanwhile, back with Deku and Uraraka, he's asking, so, easy way or the hard way? Like, what do you mean? We can beat them the easy way or the hard way. Choose. She's thinking, easy way, I guess. Like, perfect. And he lets out all of his bloodlust throughout the whole building. And Ida and Bakugo feel it. They're stunned. They are frozen. They cannot move at all. And Deku just says, hop on my back. She blushes like, really? Yes, I'm serious. Just put your arms around me and hold on tight. Everyone hears this in the observation room is like, the guys are like, damn, he's smooth. While the girls are like, okay, so he's going for her first. Because he still remember what Joe told them about Deku saying that they're gonna be part of his harem. And they're like, I can't believe it. He's going for her first. Maybe it's her hair he likes. They're really thinking this is like, wait, why are we really contemplating whether he likes her hair or not? Either way, Araka decides to hell just jump on, just get on the ride. She holds on nice and tight. Deku's like, "Hey, you enjoying it? You're enjoying this, aren't you?" She doesn't even answer. She's like, she just stays quiet. And Deku jumps to the top of the building and starts punching the floor until he gets to the one where they're at, still being stunned. But then Bakugo uses one for all just to smack himself and just thinks, okay, that was a little close. I almost. He decides to just go downstairs and to meet them before they can get too close. He makes it down there using 5% one for all, but it's like, wait, if they're not down here, they must be. And then he hears a crash. He is still stunned. He can't move. Mago tried to snap him out of it, but it didn't work. And with that, they win. Almost like hero team wins. Rocket feels a little bad considering she didn't have anything to do, but then he just told everybody, man, Rocket really helped me out. I probably wouldn't have made that jump if she hadn't used her quirk on me. Of course, she knows this is BS, but he just puts his finger over his mouth saying, shh, don't say anything. Just go with it. And she blushes heavily. The girl's just thinking, okay, what did they? Did they just have a secret code or something? Did they? Yeah, they're just thinking like, they must have really known each other or something for him to be so calm around her. Were they each other friends or something? No, they weren't. Deku just says, no, we weren't. Heck, I just like her, so I decided to go after her first. And that answers their question like, wait, why are you going after her first? I like her costume, for one, and she has a lot of room to grow when it comes to being a hero, and I think she'd be a very strong woman. Rock is just taking these compliments and just blushing, feeling all smug. And Deku's just being all nonchalant about it. Patting her on the head, making her blush even more. The girls are getting jealous. And Monk gets upset, like, why didn't you fight me? Do you still think I'm not worth it? And I was just saying, wait, what, you know each other? Yeah, we know each other. Because Bakugo hasn't really talked to Deku. He's really been keeping his distance. Like, and Deku just says, well, when I was diagnosed as quirkless, this asshole bullied me along with his goons and got everyone else to bully me and tease me as well. And I decided to do some training with my master, and I turned into this. We were friends, but then I decided, screw him. I'm going to be the number one hero. and leave him behind. And so I did. But heck, he just awakened a new quirk somehow. His lucky stars, and just got all high and mighty again. It pissed me off. So I decided just to calm down and keep training just as hard, if not harder, until the point where I unlocked something of my own. A power that was mine, not a quirk. Everyone's like, really? What is it? They just say, you'll find out soon enough. It just depends on what happens going forward. You'll find out. Believe me. And that it'll be the end of the heroes versus villains. Wasn't much for action, no. But to be honest, I just want to get to USJ, which is up next. Perfect. Everyone gets on the bus. He has the class rep because Deku doesn't want to be bothered with that bullshit. The girls are surrounding Deku, asking him more about his training, like how, how terrible it was, and how he actually survived being thrown off a cliff. And then the topic about this power he supposedly unlocked comes into question by Asui. Like, so tell us about this power of yours. Well, my master, see, he had this ability that only his bloodline had, and it wasn't a quirk either. It's where his muscles actually contort into the shape of a demon's face. They're starting to think, wait, does he have the same? Like, no, I don't. I know what you're thinking. No, I don't have the same back. That's only strictly for his bloodline. For me, it looks more like an angel's face. Anyway, yeah, people feel more calm, especially when I'm not using my bloodlust. Right, Katsuki, Ida, they just stay silent. Banko's even more scared of Deku. Like, man, I'm nothing even without my quirk. He's thinking, he's gonna be the one here for sure. I might just need to see if he'll train me in any way to at least get my speed up close to his level. And then they make it. Oh goodness, Deku senses something wrong. Which of course he does, and he starts to smile, thinking, "Oh, this is gonna be so much fun." As I'm looking at this thing, wait, what's wrong? Oh, nothing's wrong. It's just like, seems like someone has left a gift for me. And right when he says that, the portal opens and out pours out the villains. As I was like, wait, did you sense them? Like, oh yes, I did. And this is gonna be so much fun for me. Yeah, he starts laying off little hints of bloodlust, scaring the shit out of everybody. The girls are starting to cower around. And he's 13, and she's like, "Oh, this kid's gonna be the scariest hero I've ever seen. Scarier than a gang orca." And Deku just vanishes to the bottom of the stairs. And he just says, "Thank you, villains. It's been so long since I was able to fight someone full force. I could easily use my bloodlust, but no, I want to enjoy this." And then he instantly starts destroying the villains. They are nothing to him. If anything, it's like he's been just being cruel. He breaks their bones. He cracks their skulls. He took one of them's face and smashed it into the floor, creating a huge crater that made an imprint of the guy's face. And then he looks right at Shigaraki. But he frowns, thinking, "Oh, this guy doesn't seem like he'd be worth it." But he's a villain. In fact, since he looks so weak, he might be very dangerous. Might as well kill him. He's thinking this and he slowly walks towards him. Just for Shigaraki's sake. Release the Nomu. Oh, he was like, "Wait, are you sure? Did you not see what he did to all those villains? Do it." And Kogiri does. And the Nomu is looking right at Izuku, looking down on him. Izuku with a grin on his face, saying, "Now you're talking. This is what I really wanted." And he punches Nomu, but nothing happens. Like, what the fuck? But it's him sending him back 10 feet. It's like, "Oh, you're a strong one." But that punch is nothing compared to my master's. So he puts more force in the punch, making it indent in no move. But it instantly regenerates. He's like, "Okay, so shock absorption and regeneration. Huh. Wait, was this thing meant to..." "Hey, Mr. Bad Touch." It's like, "Wait, why did you call me Mr. Bad Touch?" "Yes. Considering all those hands you have grasping your body, I'm a little worried about you." Like, "Why would you call me..." "Okay, fine. How about this? Tell me what your quirk is, and I'll think of a better villain name for you." Like, Decay. Let me think. Duster or Bad Touch. I prefer Bad Touch. Shigaraki's pissed. Like, "No, just kill this kid." There's no just punches Deku square in the face and knocking him back even less, like 5 feet this time. Deku's like, "Alright, how about this? I'll just kill this thing and then I'll come for you." Shigaraki's like, "That thing was meant to kill All Might. What do you think you can do against..." And Deku disappears from no move. Grabs him by his neck and starts squeezing. Blue punching Deku, trying to make him let go. Nothing happening. Deku's not even phased. He's like, "Huh. So for some reason you just won't die so easily. Maybe if I..." He snaps the Nomu's neck, but it would regenerate. Like, huh. That regeneration is better than I thought. But there's one flaw. He grabs the Nomu's face and rips its skull right off its head. It's like, huh. Okay, I guess that works. Everyone's shocked seeing the brutality that the Goose is displaying. It's like, oh, that was kind of boring. Then Shigaraki just summons another Nomu. Like, "Wait, you have another one?" And this one's more speed oriented. He starts punching Deku. He's not doing anything but pissing him off, and then he uses his bloodlust again. Seriously, they're all focusing on Deku. Kodagiri hasn't even teleported everyone else. Everyone's just watching. Kodagiri just standing guards, just waiting for Shigaraki to say he's such and such. And Jake decides, okay, this is boring. And one shots the second Nomu right at Shigaraki. And Kodagiri was able to stop Shigaraki from getting hit, but then Kodagiri decides, maybe we should get out of here. This kid seems to be way too strong than he should be. Shigaraki, being the stubborn man child he is, saying, no, it's just one kid. Use your portals to get me in close, and I'll start decaying his ass. Which he does. Deku, being able to sense when and where the strikes are going to come from, he decides, oh, let me just play with these fools. Then he grabs Shigaraki's hand and breaks it. Shigaraki screams in pain, but unbeknownst to Deku, he decided to go straight from behind, and he touched his back, starting to decay it. Deku's actually screaming in pain, and he quickly turns around and breaks Shigaraki's other arm. He still has his second arm. He starts ripping them off. Shigaraki is screaming in pain, saying, "That you brat! That hurt? Oh, really? How do you think it feels to be decayed?" Alright, Mr. Bad Touch. Nice knowing you. Just when he's about to deal the final blow, All Might shows up. You see, he didn't need to do anything. All Might was going to show up anyway. Because, yeah, Deku hurt his pride. He didn't even bother trying to be that as heroic as he was in canon. Just like, I'll let him just get to class. Like, I'll let him do things. But either way, this gave Kodagiri and Shigaraki enough time to escape. Deku was getting pissed. Thinking, All Might. All Might's like stunned. He's like, wait, oh no, wait a minute again. I didn't mean to. Like, all because of you making a grand entrance or whatever, they got away. But I can at least say it wasn't a total loss. I got to do some exercises at least. They closed the school down for 2 weeks, and then Deku gets a call from his mom saying his dad's home. Deku's surprised to see this little message. Like, huh. So what you're saying is he didn't get milk or cigarettes and didn't come back. He came back with the milk and cigarettes. Saying, wait, you thought he abandoned us? Yes. My master acted more like a barber than he ever did. And she's like, whatever, just come home. He has a surprise for you. Whatever. And he heads home. But he feels like something's off. But he just brushes it aside. He knows if things wrong, he could easily get rid of it. And he sees his dad, Hisashi. Whereas he turns around and he's like, oh, hello, my son. Wait a minute, who's this? Like, hello, Dad. Izuku? Yeah. You look different. Hell, I almost didn't recognize your mom when I first saw her again, but you definitely changed. Yeah, 14 years will do that to a kid. Right. Look, I'm sorry. Don't. The way your mom said that you had something for me. Well, yeah, it's in. It's in my suitcase. And he was in there. Only, all he sees is some little souvenirs from America. Like, yeah, yeah. Who knows? I might even try to visit that place one day. Since it was so interesting that you left it for so long. Yeah, Zashi looks upset. Yeah, and about you joining UA. Like, what about it? Nothing. It's just I don't want you you don't want me to get hurt, huh? Well, maybe if you were actually here. Deku starts raising his voice, scaring Hisashi a little bit. He's like, "Don't calm down." You see, I can't explain why I was gone, baby. Deku just picks up the mug he got. Yeah, he got his son a mug after being gone for so long, and throws it at Hisashi. Hisashi, out of reflex, waves his arms, and a fireball appears. And Go and Deku are shocked. And Hisashi is like, oh shit. Yeah, and that is where I'm going to end this off. Oh yeah, that just happened. So if anything, I hope you guys enjoy what I'm doing here. It will pick up again later on. I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to post again, but you'll find out soon enough. See you later, my children.